In the ancient kingdom of Magadha, there lived a young prince named Viren. Smart, privileged, and destined to be king, but painfully lazy. He believed that because he was born royal, success would automatically fall into his hands. He woke up late, avoided training, and ignored lessons from his teachers. His father, the king, worried that such a prince could never handle the throne. So he called upon the wisest man in the land, Chanakya. When Chanakya arrived, he requested that the prince accompany him for a short walk outside the palace. Reluctantly, the prince agreed, dragging his feet as usual. As they walked, Chanakya pointed to a tiny ant carrying a grain of rice on its back. "Your Highness, do you see that ant?" he asked. The prince laughed. "It's just an ant. Why should I care?" Chanakya smiled. "Watch carefully." The prince looked again. The ant slipped, fell, then picked up the grain and tried again. It fell once more, then again, but it never stopped. Attempt after attempt. The ant pushed forward until it finally climbed a stone and walked towards home. Chanakya then turned to the prince and said, "That tiny creature is smaller than your fingertip, weaker than the wind, yet stronger in determination than most kings. You, Prince Viren, have everything, strength, resources, knowledge available at your fingertips, yet you fail because you do not try. Laziness is not a habit. It is a slow poison that destroys great destinies." The prince stood silent as the words struck him deeper than any sword could. Chanakya then took him to a field where farmers were sweating under the burning sun. One farmer smiled and said, "We work because our families depend on us." Next, he took him to a potter, shaping a lump of clay into a beautiful vessel. "If I stop shaping it now," the potter said, "it becomes useless." Chanakya looked at the prince again. A king without discipline becomes like unshaped clay, present but powerless. That night, the prince couldn't sleep. Everywhere he looked, he remembered the ant, the farmer, the potter. He realized that greatness does not come from titles, birth, or luck. It comes from effort, discipline, and consistency. The next morning before sunrise, the palace guards were shocked to see Prince Viren in the courtyard, practicing with his sword, drenched in sweat, yet smiling with determination. Day by day, he transformed, studying harder, training harder, and becoming wiser. Years later, when he finally took the throne, he ruled with strength and humility, always remembering Chanakya's lesson. And whenever someone asked the secret of his success, he simply replied, "I learned it from an ant." No matter how talented or privileged you are, laziness will destroy your potential. Success belongs not to the strongest or the smartest, but to the most disciplined, those who rise each day with purpose, push through discomfort, and keep moving forward no matter how many times they fall.